Okay, so I took an example. That example is smiley face, and I said that the smiley face can easily be understood by any region, any language, any culture. So smiley face is common for Europeans, Asians, Africans, even countries like Russia and other areas. So still, so even Antarctica, wherever you go, people will recognize this as a smiley face. So that is the nature of symbols. Symbols, easy to understand, easy to recognize, easy to communicate using symbols. That's why we are using symbols here. Okay, that's why we are using symbols here. Right. So there are some set of symbols which use for the flow charts, and it's there in your book also. Actually, first of all, they show how to divide a problem. I'll tell you this, right? I'll tell you this after explaining the flow chart part, and these are the symbols, right? So the first symbol is used for indicate starting and end. This is for actually inputs and outputs. And the next one is for the process. Next for the decision. And next is for data flow. And the connector is not given. Okay, anyway, that's okay. So let's quickly write these symbols, and I'll explain the next part after drawing that. So let's take down this quickly. Make it and I'll explain the other part next. These are the symbols in flow chart, right? Start and end will be rounded rectangle, and rectangle for process. Input output using parallelogram. Decision using diamond. Decision using diamond. Connector using a circle. That is not there in your syllabus. Data flow using arrows. These arrows can go like up and down, left and right, anywhere, right? So you can draw other arrows also. So let me add. So then it's clear. So arrows can go these both directions, left, right, and also arrows can go up and down too, right? Any direction, arrows can. But it is only single head arrows. Don't draw double headed arrows. It's only single head arrows. Right? Even though it's going up and down, we are not going to draw up double headed. We draw only single headed arrows. This is for the data flow. Okay. Now let's go and understand what is there in the book. Problem solving. The problem needs to be analyzed well. Need to be analyzed. Before solving it. So to get good understanding, you can divide the problem into the following things like input, outcome, process. Okay, input means things to be given to the system, things to be given to solve the problem. Output means the expected thing, expected result. Process means what you're going to do. And so see this example. So you're going to prepare a fruit salad. Assume that you're going to prepare a fruit salad. And as inputs, you need a variety of foods, variety of fruits. And not only that, you need to wash those fruits, cut and mix it. Then only you can create then only you can prepare the salad. So after getting these fruits, after getting these fruits, you have to wash, cut, mix to create prepare the fruit salad. That is the output. And this is example 2. So we already discussed this length of and width of the rectangle. If you have the length and width of the rectangle, so you can multiply them and find the area of the rectangle. And here, so this is these are some examples of the practical real life problems, not the computer based problems. These are real life. Preparing a cup of tea, right? Then put on the school uniform correctly. Making a cake, preparing a fruit salad. You may feel hungry now, right? Because I'm explaining about a lot of fruits and tea, everything. Okay, so don't be upset, right? Just wait a little, you will be free. Then, so here you can see the algorithm. Algorithm means step-by-step processes. I said that. So here you can see find in various kind of fruits. You have to do that first. Second, you have to wash those fruits well. So because these days, especially you have to wash this and clean those, because you have to remove unnecessary dust, pollen, and maybe germs, if any. So then you can minimize any other impacts by washing that carefully, right? Then cut the fruits into the small pieces, because then only we can mix it. That is the third step. And finally mix it and add sugar. Then sugar is also input, right? So here they have not mentioned about sugar, but sugar is also, yes. Yes.
I can see only the symbols, no. Symbols in
Oh,
flowchart.
that's so. So I'm explaining your book, right? I'm explaining your book, this part. Can you see it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry, I have shared wrong screen, right? So here, so I explained about the input, process, and output, right? Input, process, and output. Then I'll explain about how to prepare a fruit salad. So I think you have the book, fortunately, right, with you. Right? Even though my screen is not properly visible, you can watch through that. Then length and width of the rectangle. So this part also we discuss. So how to prepare fruit salad by washing, cutting, mixing, then making a fruit salad. And here multiply the width by length and we'll create the process actually. So if you have the length and width as inputs, by applying this process, you can find the rectangle area. And here some practical examples: preparing cup of tea, school uniform, making a cake, preparing fruit salad. So that was given in the book. And let's analyze one thing and find out the problem. Now, algorithm, a method that includes all steps, right? Here they have given simple way, method that includes all steps of solving a problem. In order to actually, so if you want to solve a problem, you have to find out the steps of solving the problem. If you write down all the steps carefully, which is need to solve the problem in the order that is in the order which is expected to execute those steps, that is called an algorithm. Right. Step 1, finding various kind of fruits. Step 2, washing the fruits. Step 3, cutting the fruits in small pieces. Step 4, putting the pieces of the fruit into a bowl and add sugar and mix it. Then serve it. So out of that, so what are the inputs that you can see here in this algorithm? What are the inputs that you can see? Yes. Yes, what are the inputs? Sorry?
Fruits?
Fruits, yes.
Sugar.
Sugar. Anything else? Yes. Sugar is input, fruits input. Anything else? You need water, no? You need water to wash. That is also input. Otherwise, you can't wash, no? So you need water. So if you analyze, there are a lot of inputs. Even a knife is input. Even the table is input. Even the spoon is input. Even the ball is input, right? So likewise, there will be a lot of inputs. But just forget about that. Just think about the ingredients, then sugar and fruits and water. Water, sugar, fruits. Water for washing the fruits. That is a process. Cutting fruits, that is also process. Put it into the bowl and mix, that is also process. Serve the fruits, that is the output. Right? After all input, after these processes, you have the output. Okay, so this is how you write an algorithm. So you have to write, and so this is actually how to make a chocolate cake. How to make a chocolate cake. Oh, delicious, right? So I don't know whether it's going to make a chocolate cake, but you can try, right? Next week, let me know. So you can try the recipe in your book. Recipe එක චුට්ටක් බලලා බලන්න හදන්න. chocolate cake එකක් මේ විදිහට හැදෙනවද කියලා බලලා කියන්නකො මට. Okay. So how to make a chocolate cake? Start, clean and wash the baking tray and other balls. Then dissolve chocolate first. Mix the wheat flour and baking powder. So they have not mentioned the amount. You have to get an idea by talking to your mom maybe, right? අම්මට කතා කරලා අහන්න කොච්චර ඕනද කියලා. කොච්චර wheat flour දාන්න ඕනද? Baking powder කොච්චර දාන්න ඕනද? Beat until it gets creamy. Beat until it gets creamy. While beating, add sugar little by little. Then add eggs one by one to the sugar and butter mixture and beat it. Then add flour mixture little by little. Okay, then add the dissolved chocolate, add milk, and so finally bake it. And finally you can, so the output will be a delicious cake, it seems. Okay, tell me what are the inputs here? What are the inputs?
Chocolate powder.
Yes, chocolate. Anything else?
Milk.
Milk, yes.
Flour and baking powder.
Baking powder, wheat flour. Anything else? Butter.
Egg.
Yes, eggs, butter. Those are
Sugar.
the sugar. Yes, those are the inputs. Those are the inputs. So what is the output?
A chocolate cake.
A chocolate cake. A delicious chocolate cake. Right? Then, okay, what are the processes? Can you tell me some processes? What is the first process?
Clean and wash the baking tray and other bowls.
Yes, there is a process. Then,
dissolve chocolate, mix wheat and flour.
yeah, mix wheat flour and baking powder. Then,
Beat butter.
Beat butter. All the steps are given, right? Milk butter, milk butter. Sorry, beat butter until it gets creamy. While beating, add sugar. Add the eggs. Likewise, then add dissolved chocolate. Add milk, mix into the baking powder and bake it. Let it cool after baking and dissolve. Decorate as you wish and serve it. So, what is the output? Output is here. Serve in the chocolate cake. Chocolate cake, or you can just tell chocolate cake, or serving the chocolate cake is the output. Okay. Right. So then there's another example. So this is how to find the how to write the steps in algorithm to find the area of the rectangle, as we said earlier. Start, get the length of rectangle, get the width of rectangle, and then area equal the length and width, length into width, and get the area finally, and that is the output. Okay, now we know what is algorithm clearly, and we know how to write an algorithm. So we know what is an algorithm, and we'll also know how to write an algorithm. Okay, let's do small thing, and I'll give small homework. Actually, you have to try to write an algorithm and also try to draw the flow chart, right? But I will not teach how to draw the flow chart, but you can just give a try. Okay, this is my homework. Before finish, let's write the homework. Okay. Write an algorithm.
So can't see what I write.
Yeah. Write an algorithm to find the area of a circle and circumference of the same circle. Finally display the area and circumference. Okay, first write the algorithm. Since we have not discussed flow chart, we just discussed symbols only. Just write the algorithm and come on next day. So please write down the question. And for today, I'm going to finish with this. Next day, I expect you to write down an answer for this homework. Okay, then finish.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's meet you all in the next week. So please don't forget your homework. Do it now itself.
Sir.
Right? Yes.
I'm doing a YouTube channel. If you can watch it and subscribe it, I will send you the link.
Yeah.
Friends, you can also.
Okay. No issue. We can do. You can send it to the group, WhatsApp group maybe, right? So then all can see. Okay. Good work. Then see you all next week.
Thank
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir. Stay safe.
Thank you, sir. Good night. Stay